All right, Shane, noon game. It's wild to see this one at noon, but we got number 20 Florida at LSU, one of the better rivalries in all of college football. Them Gators favored by 11.5 on the road. Over-unders 59.5. Florida leads the all-time series 33-31. And I don't know if you saw it, Shane, but LSU just put out a hype video, and it's kind of sad. It is what it is, but the headline of their video, anything can happen in this game. So
oh my God,
that's just letting you know they do not feel great about their odds with the Gators coming into town. I know LSU won last year 37-34, but I don't know. So many guys out, Shane. Eli Ricks, they just announced, out for the season. Derek Stingley's out. Kayshon Boutt's out for the year. Ali Gay's out. Major Burns is out. LSU limping into this one. This is the one I really wanted to lock up, Shane, but anything can happen in this one, so I didn't lock it up. But who do you like in the matchup?
Oh, I think you hit it, man. I mean, this game is always tight. It is always tight. Like, you look last few years. I mean, just jump on Wikipedia alone and you look. I mean, so many times this game has come down to the last possession. But as many times as I've erased and moved scores and tried to make this competitive in my damn mind, and I'm like, Florida's going to win. Florida's obviously going to win this thing. But are they going to win enough? Are they just going to let LSU just hang in there the entire game? That's kind of what I feel like was going to happen. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to put any money on this thing, because you do that. I mean, hell, you still got a good quarterback there. I mean, trust me, you're going to get plenty of Johnson Cam when this thing comes in there. They got a good quarterback, and his dad used to be a quarterback in the NFL. But I'm going to tell you right now, Mike, it's still not enough. You just lost the only serious weapon you had on the outside. Boutte, I mean, the problem with having him as your only weapon is if you don't have him, what do you have? A running game? No. Okay? You're going to need some other players to step up, and I just haven't seen that from LSU all season. So I just – as much as I want to make this game competitive, I can't. I think this is an ugly, sloppy game. I think Florida comes out here. They run, probably 400 yards, Mike. I just think it's going to look like an old Georgia Tech game when we get done. They're going to be out there running Dan's going to be running wishbone before you know it. I'm telling you, that's just what this game is going to turn into, and it's just not going to be fun. Florida, I got winning. And I got covering the spread. 31, LSU, 17.
Well, Shane, we credit Dan Mullen for being one of the best coaches in all of college football. Coach O, he is 2-2 against them, so that's something to consider. And I think the key to this game, Shane, LSU's allowed only 14 points in the first quarter all season. Got to do something similar in this one. Hopefully you can shut out the Gators in the first quarter. Got to keep this crowd in the game. Got to hope that Max Johnson, like you said, where's he going to go now that Boutte's out? That remains to be seen. We need some of these young freshman receivers to step up, and that seems like a recipe for a disaster. But, I mean, that's basically the game plan. I know we got the running game going last week, but I think Kentucky wanted you to run the ball, basically, when they jumped up on you 14-0. So, yeah. I mean, I can't really argue with anything you just said, Shane. I mean, it feels like the wheels are coming off the Coach O bus here at LSU, and I've been rooting so hard for LSU this season, but they ain't got it, man. And they hadn't had it since the beginning of the season, and damn near let the Mississippi State game get away, and they're just playing so poorly that I don't care about the history of this game and the wacky scores that we're getting. Can't base your prediction off that. You got to base it on what we've seen on the field this season. And even though the Gators are not firing on all cylinders by any means, they're playing a hell of a lot better than LSU is right now. So I'm right there with you, and it kind of breaks my heart to do it because this may be the final one here for Coach O. But I'm going to go Florida 35, LSU 20. Gators win. Gators cover the spread.
Yeah, I kept looking at that history too, and then I was like, you know what? I used to be able to do 35 push-ups. Doesn't mean I can do them today, Ain't happening. Who cares? This is a new ball club, and LSU, like you said, is limping in this thing. So this could be an ugly game, Mike.